quick summary. So far, my attempts of racing the luxury sedans have gone anything but well. And I figure part of the reason for that is because I do not have enough upgrades. Normally, I would be okay with this, but I think the main reason why my ass is getting handed to me at the moment is because I don't have enough upgrades to be up to snuff. So basically, I spent my 12 grand on all these upgrades and they have not worked well for me. So I'm going to move to plan B for this and make sure that I have the fucking money to get these upgrades. And I'm going to do that by switching over to my golf and doing the optional races, since we can earn some serious cash from doing those races. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a bit more time with the golf and make sure that I have enough money to put on a decent stack of upgrades.
What a ride, is it? If I do say so myself.
Hey, thanks, Oscar. So we have a total of 7 optional city races we can do here, and they do give us some serious money. They definitely give us more money than what the luxury rollers do. Some of these are races that we've done already, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start off with this one. Optional races that earn you extra money. City races are always open. You can use any type of vehicle to enter these races. And because the Golf at the moment is the best car I can use for this, I, of course, am going to use this thing to every bit that my advantages hold. Because, well, I need the money. I also need at least a few more upgrades if I'm going to really put up a fight. And we start off with a circuit race. I'm also pretty sure that's a Chrysler MC412 I see there. Sorry, ME412 I see there. Okay, so it looks like we're mainly just racing Golfs here. Alright, let's go. Let's see how I do in my Golf R32. I figure with all these upgrades on, this should be pretty easy. Once I understand the circuit layout. This is a circuit race after all, so I don't think it'll be too hard. I'm also pretty sure my upgrades will basically stonk the competition anyway. I don't think it's really anything to be concerned about, especially if you see the upgrades that I already have fitted to this thing. Alright, 1 lap down. And I use my nitrous to my advantage, and using the tram tracks to get myself on track. And using my other shot of nitrous, because I can. And yeah, I typically run into the tram. But that's okay, because I am a long way ahead of everyone else. And that, in all honesty, is precisely what I want. Or thought I want. Anyway, it's okay. I do have a big enough lead to get to the finish line, no problem. And there we go. So that's our first city race, now done and dusted, as I beat Tyler to the line by less than 3 seconds. Matt was 3rd, followed by Ivana. Then we have Corey in 5th, followed by Casey. And weren't there 7 of us in this race? and Xavier wound up finishing last, precisely 30 seconds behind me. 30 seconds flat, I should mention.
They was only punks you was racing. Now you're gonna have to race some real men.
Oscar, I have been racing real men. Okay, so that's our first optional race. We have a total of 7 we can do here in San Diego. But as I said before, I'm doing this because, well, I want to. And also because once we are done with the optional races, they will basically go off the map. So, I'm going to head over to the closest one here, and that's this one, Gaslamp Quarter, where if we can win this, we will get 3 grand. City races don't help out with career progression, but I might as well get through these because, as you might have guessed, I'm very much in it for the money. And this is now race 2, which I will be doing. I also figured this would be an easier approach. So here it is. Gaslamp Quarter, and it's another circuit race. And where this time we will get 3 grand if we win. Alright, so we got 2 Golfs and 2 Dodge SRT4s on the front row, along with a Mitsubishi Eclipse and I think 2 more Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what we have. There are definitely Dodge SRT4s in this race, I know that for sure. I'd assume the cash bonuses we get are based solely on the difficulty of the race itself. I'm not going to use my Slipstream Turbo because I think it's too risky at this stage. Okay. I need to stop hitting the wall. That might help me out if I stop going into the wall so much. And looks like I might have to retry this if I don't win first try. Which at this stage doesn't really surprise me, but god damn it. I do have zone for a reason, you know. Now might be the time for me to start using it. Okay. And I do use the Slipstream Turbo to get me to the win first try, just outside of Petco Park. At least I'm pretty sure that's Petco Park. So Lucius finished in second, Casey was third, followed by Kayla, Wayan finished in fifth, followed by Ivana, and it was Nick who finished seventh and last. And we are now up by 4.8k in terms of the money we now have. Even though it was reckless, it certainly felt good. But anyway, we have now got some more money, but I am going to need more in order to fully succeed with my goal. So, 2 races down, and still... Oh, more races are popping up. Okay, anyway. Well, I'm just getting through these because I know I need more money. Anyway. 2 races down. However many more there are to go. I don't know how many there is exactly because I couldn't find anything on the internet that said about how many optional races there were. But anyway. Time now for race number 3, as I have won the first 2 races on my first attempt. And this time we are doing Downtown Drive, and it is a sprint race this time. First 2 I did were circuit races, whereas this one is an ordered race. And what do you know, we are racing the luxury sedans. Mainly Chryslers, but we are racing some luxury sedans here. I'm also pretty sure I just saw a Mercedes CL55 there. Although it's purely a guess, but anyway. And pretty crazy start as I would have expected, but either way, it's okay because we do have a long way to go, or so I would think. And yep, just as I thought. Okay, so we're basically doing a loop here, more or less. I think is what the idea is. And now we are moving forwards. And by that I mean... Oh, someone is behind me. Oh, it's the Mercedes. Okay, anyway. Okay, crap. And traffic is causing more issues, but that's okay because I'm out in front. And just like that, 3 wins on the trot. Over Mark. Baby T was 3rd, followed by Curly. Kinga was 5th. And it was Stoby who finished in 6th, as I am basically doing victory donuts, more or less.
Not bad, is it? Not bad.
And you know what? Oh, there's a Dodge Charger in this field as well. No wait, hold on. I think that's the Magnum. Yeah, that probably is the Magnum. Anyway, let's get our replay. So I've got 4 Chryslers in that race, along with 1 Mercedes... No wait, sorry. 3 Chryslers is what we had in that race, along with 1 Mercedes and also 1 Dodge. More specifically, the Dodge Magnum RT, I think is what we had. Really doesn't surprise me to say that traffic played a part in this early on. But either way, I'm just doing this because it gets me more cash. It may not do anything for my career progression, but it's there as an optional choice, and I figured it was only necessary for me to show these off whilst also playing the game, because this is how you can earn a little extra dosh. And that, to me at least, is the most important thing. You need to have good cars, but you also need to have well-tuned cars as well. And in order for that to be the case, well, you basically need your fair stack of cash. So that's now 3 of the optional races that we have done here, and I think another one is going to pop up at some point. Alright, so that's now 3 optional races we've done, and the closest one is here next, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how many more are going to pop up on the map, but I think there might be 10 of these. It's just a thought, and it's purely a guess. But I think there's 10 optional races we can do here in San Diego, unless any more pop up. But we'll wait and see. Now we are doing double cross, and where if we win this, we will get 4 grand. That's a pretty significant increase, if I do say so myself. Anyways, here we go. And this time we only have 3 opponents. We have, I think, 2 Mercedes in this race. More specifically, I think we're up against the CL55s. Is who we're up against. And not the best of starts, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I do have time to catch back up. Because my car does have a good amount of tuning. And, okay, I cannot take the jump. I used zone there to help me see where the checkpoint was, and I am glad to say I did not take the jump. And just like that, I am in the wall. Time to use the nitrous. I may not be winning this race. Yeah, my attempt here is a bit too reckless. Well, I suppose we still have time, so maybe if it's possible I can manage to make an impact. As long as traffic doesn't cause too many problems from here. I think I can make an impact here. It would probably help if I shift down. Okay, I'm right behind the leader, and not using my slipstream turbo because I think there's too many corners involved. I probably missed a shortcut there, but whatever. Doesn't matter because I am out in the lead. And we have just two checkpoints left. He's far enough behind me, and there we go. 4 wins in a row, baby. Over Maddie. I also just saw a woman scream there. And it was Dwayne who finished 3rd and last.
Now you're in the game.
I sure am in the game, baby. Yeah, the other guy's voice you can hear, by the way, is called Baby. He doesn't have a facial appearance. Or body appearance, for that matter, in this game, unfortunately. Anyway, there we go. 4 races down. However many to go. There's probably a lot more of these to go, but we'll wait and see. Oh, okay. I guess it must be 10 then, because no other races have popped up since, and these are the only races I have left. So we're up by a pretty big chunk. We're up by 11 grand compared to where we started, and I'm now going to do the city race here, up and down. And at this stage, I can certainly say these optional races have certainly been a help in me getting some of my money back, because I do really need that money if I'm going to be successful. And there's no shortcuts here, so I need to go around the block to get there. So we've done 4 races now, and we still have another 6 races to go, as we are now doing up and down. And who are we racing this time? Oh, we're racing the choppers. Oh god. Please do not give me an ass whooping. I don't think it will, but if you do give me an ass whooping, I'm not going to enjoy it. Because that's precisely what the case was last time. Anyway. And yep, I knew that was going to fail. And I am now down in last. But at least I know Phil isn't in this race, because if he was, I really would be getting an ass whooping. Because the Quivito he rode on, it was actually really good. And no such problems retaking the lead this time. And yep, I totally missed the shortcut. Oh, and 2 riders are dead. Which puts me back out in front. I should have taken that shortcut. That was a very clear mistake I just made there. Although, it doesn't surprise me since I haven't played this game for over a week. And I am only just starting to get back into it. And I retake the lead regardless. I had no idea where the road was going there for a second because of all the pillars. But either way, it doesn't matter because we still have at least a few... Oh god, okay. I did not think I was going to dodge that truck. I thought for sure that truck was going to kill me, but I'm so glad it didn't. I really thought for sure I was going to die there for a second. Anyway. I am out in front. And controlling the landing this time, as I am now on the jump, and up in the air we go, and I'm so glad that did not fail. And there we go. Victory against Kato, Kyle, and Liam.
Man, I love a nice tuner, and you've done that beautifully.
Oscar, I give all my credit to you. For making this car basically for giving me a car with all the upgrades I need to beat these punks. So that's now 5 races we've done, and quite surprisingly, I've won all these on my first attempt. Might be because of all the upgrades. Anyways, so we have... Oh, we do have some more races to do. Okay, must be more than 10, I guess. Well, might as well get through the rest of them and see how many more pop up on the map. I've done 5 so far, so... we'll see how many more there is. I have not played this game before up to this part to know precisely how many races there are, so I am trying my best here, but I don't have enough experience with this game to know just how many optional races there are altogether. I've done 5 so far, so this one, to me, has to be number 6, and we have got 2 Nissans and a Corvette, and it's another circuit race, and this is going to be an interesting one, because not only am I racing 2 Nissans, but I'm also racing a Corvette. Yep, okay. I needed to readjust my position there for a second. Anyway. I am back in the game now. And, oh god, oh crap, okay. It's alright, it's fine. We are still in this. I don't think we are still in this anymore. I think the Corvette might be too far ahead. But I am going to try and catch him. Because that's what I'm here to do. I'm not afraid to admit when an opponent is better than me, but I will do whatever it takes in my power to make sure he's beaten if I can beat him. Oh god, okay, yep. That is a bit risky, I do admit, but it did get me back in the lead. Or up to the lead, I should say. So, it must mean I'm doing something right. Or at least I was doing something right before that happened. Alright. And I'm not going to turn too soon this time. Someone is right on my ass. I don't think he's going to get me though. And he doesn't. Okay. So it was Mayo who finished in second, Zan was third, and Pearl came home fourth. That was a bit closer than I thought it was going to be, but...
Okay, player. Soon we gonna see exactly how tough you are.
But I can definitely say I'm getting my money's worth with these races. Level 3. Performance tyres for Class D vehicles have been shipped to the garage. Yeah, more upgrades. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be using my Golf to fit those upgrades. Anyway, so that's now 6 races we've done. And we do have another one on the map, but I will get through this first. Gas Lamp Track. I am trying, of course, to fill out all of these optional races the best way I can, because that's what I'm here to do. It's also because I figured this is a smoother approach to take than what I took before. Oh, we're doing an autocross event, or a track race. Oh, I see now. Okay, so we're actually racing on a closed circuit here. Okay, I get it now. And we're doing 3 laps around this joint. And not going to use any boost. Well, not going to use the slipstream turbo, obviously, because I think those corners are a bit too tight for me to take that risk. Although I will take the risk now because the straight is long enough. And that's a wall. Anyway. And yep, I am in the wall. But, funnily enough, no one gets past me. Which does surprise me. Anyway. And yep, this is very much a closed circuit environment because of all the walls. And so far so good. Even though I did not lead my first lap, we're still running pretty good here. As I go around the outside of the Dodge Ram 1500. And yes, I can confidently tell that is a Dodge Ram. And using my first burst of nitrous, I figured that was a good time to use it. It has given me a little bit more of a cushion now. And I can definitely say the racing here has been close. But at least I can say my wheels are still keeping me out in front, which is what I need. And I almost get past for the lead, but I do lead the second lap, and now we just have 1 lap to go. White flag. 1 lap to go. Oh, that's cool. I actually didn't think the nitrous shots were going to reload. I'm pretty sure that too was a feature in Midnight Club 2. where every time you completed a lap in a circuit race, your nitrous would just refill. Actually, I didn't think that was possible, but lo and behold, here we are. I'm still very much new to this game. I am trying to adjust to everything around me as much as I can, but so far, so good. And we have now done 7 races in terms of our optional ones. So Maddie was 2nd, Stoby 3rd, followed by AJ in 4th, and it was Yo-Yo who finished 4th and last. I'm also pretty sure that's meant to be a Porsche Cayenne I see there.
Look at that. Now this guy has got style. Man, his flavor is something.
Alrighty. We are really moving up in the world, and we're definitely getting some serious cash for our troubles. So I believe that's now 7 races we've done. I don't know how many more there is left, but it depends on whatever else there is. Okay, so 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... 13 is what we're now up to. Oh, I don't want to run into the tram if I can help it. And I can help it. And I will set my nav system to go down there. Because I can. There's no shortcut through there. And... oh, okay. And we're just outside the baseball stadium. I should have taken that short shoot. Sadly I didn't though. Anyway, doesn't matter. Because we are now at race number 8. I think is what this is. And this is our next one, Crystal Pier. I can definitely say these races have been easier than I thought they were going to be. And it's another race with the choppers. I'd imagine they're riding other models aside from the Quevito. Anyway, here we go. And I forgot to use the burnout. Oh well. It's okay. Because I have an understanding. Oh, I see now. Okay, so we've got the choppers, but we've also got a Corvette. Is who we have in this race. Well, the previous attempt was better, but I still wouldn't have said it was quite good enough for me to score the dub, because, well, there was still a few mistakes I made. Not quite as many as before, but still a few mistakes I made regarding the attempt overall, and also just me constantly getting fucked over by the traffic, and I'm getting fucked over again. Yeah, you know what? I think as soon as the first zone part comes to me, I'm gonna make damn sure I use it. I couldn't have used it there, that was before it fully loaded. I can definitely say traffic is quite a concern in this race. But then again, that could just be a skill issue. And using zone right there because I needed to was the only way I could have avoided that pickup truck. And using my boost to get me out of the way. And I use my second shot of nitrous. And I am going to come up short again, I think. Oh, come on. Never mind. I just edge out Charlie to the line. Lucius finished in third, followed by Ivana. Then it was Rezo, who finished fifth. And Ricky finished in sixth. Third time's the charm, I guess.
Aye.
Yeah, I'd say I'm alright. Unless there were 7 of us. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. A little bit of trouble there, but I managed to clear it out eventually. That's about the only thing I really care about. And we have another race right there. Right there. In front of us. You know what? I'm just gonna get on with it, because it's right here. And it's another ordered race. Chicane. Whatever that means. And if we can win this, we will get 2,300 credits. I'm doing all these optional races just because they can give me more money. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And we have got Porsche Cayennes in this race, even though they go by a different name in this game because, well, Rockstar at the time did not have the licensing to use the Porsche name. But either way, these are basically Porsche Cayennes, from what I can understand. Well, we were going well until we suddenly weren't. And basically, that was down to a skill issue. Oh, and someone pushed me. Don't know who the fuck that was, but he definitely pushed me. He basically pushed me, got my car loose, and then just turned it over. As much as I was really trying to prevent that from being the case. Don't know if there was or wasn't a short shoot there I could have taken, but doesn't matter because, well, all I really know is I am at the back of the pack and waiting for the right moment to use my boost, like here. So, what I've learned from this is don't go straight into the walls, because these walls will bite, and they will bite you hard, as I now know from turning into a building too soon. These walls will definitely bite. There was nothing I could have done there. But it doesn't matter, because I come out on top this time. And I don't miss the checkpoint. So, Tracy was second, followed by Jess, Ray fourth, Yo-Yo fifth, and it was Lex who finished in last.
Excellent.
Hey, I think that's an SLK 55 AMG I see there. No wait, sorry. An SL 55 AMG I see there. Anyway, let's continue. So, how many more of these do we have to do? I hope it's not too many. Pretty sure that's now 8 races we've done. So, I'll get on with this one next. because I can. I will need to count these up once I'm done, so I'll probably stop recording this part of the video, count up how many races I've done, and then I'll be able to tell you how many there are altogether. And this time we're doing another track race, because we're doing this on a closed circuit. And we have got some Mercs in this race, and we have also got a Cadillac in this race. You know, I think the AI might be better than me around this joint, is what I think is happening here, because they seem to have a performance advantage that's basically leaving me in the dust, or has left me in the dust, as the game throws another glitch at me. Probably because I'm playing a PlayStation 2 game on a PlayStation 3. Or it could just be because I don't have a PC installed capture card yet. I only have a physical one. I don't have a PC capture card yet. Okay. You know what? I think Zone might actually help me here, so I'm going to use it. And see if it manages to help me get the job done. Well, I'm out in front for now, but my only question is, can I stay there? Because I need to be running up front if I'm going to pull this off. I don't think I need any more upgrades, at least not yet anyway. I think Zone probably helped me there, because it definitely limited the damage from what it would have been. And still out in front. I am of course using Zone to every effect I can use it. Trying my best to make sure I do not wreck myself here on the last lap. Really trying to make sure that everything goes according to plan this time. And okay, I have enough of the distance through the final corner, and there we go. Third time's the charm, baby. Over Nick, Bricks, Tracy, and Kieran.
I taught you everything you know, SA.
You sure did, Oscar. Anyway. Excuse me. There we go. 8. Of the however many optional races are now done. I'd say there's probably 15, but I don't know for sure. Hopefully we won't have to do many more after this. Okay, so we've done 8 so far, and there's still another 6 on the map so far, so I am trying to see if I can get these done, but I might consider stopping this once I'm done with, say, maybe 10 races, because I am earning a bit more cash now compared to what I was before. And it is fair to say that my strategy so far, even though there have been some bumps along the way, they have managed to help me. Oh hey, we're doing another rites of passage race. Well, anything to get me more dosh at this stage, because I probably need it. And got some fun for all the family here. Got some Chargers, some Elises. I think we also have one Nissan 350Z as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, so it's a longer version of this race then, basically. Okay, I know where to head now. I was running good until this tram showed up, and basically I drilled straight into it after I missed the ramp. So there's one thing I know, it's that I need to use the ramp in order to win this if a tram shows up again, because I cannot keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Even though I wouldn't have said that was necessarily a mistake of my own, it was just that a tram basically ruined the run before I could win it. And I did come close as well, but I got there this time. So Edub was second, followed by Pearl. Xavier was fifth, and it was Xavier fourth, and it was Zan who finished fifth.
Not bad, man. Not bad at all.
Oh, there were 6 of us. Well, I'm not really bothered to wait for the 6th placed guy if he's well behind us. I just want to get through these and make sure that I have more than enough money to put on my Chrysler. So that is now 9 races we have done up to this point. And are there any more popping up? Nope, not from what I can see. I will head over here. The reason why I'm doing this is just because, well, I'm trying to get as much money as I can, and I'm also trying to make sure that I get enough money for me to spend on the Chrysler, and also for me to make sure that I have some money going into Atlanta as well, possibly. It would certainly help me out, is what I'm saying. And the race we're now doing is called Shotgun. It's another ordered race. Hopefully there won't be many more pop-ups after this, but only time will tell. There's definitely a lot of these, but I hope it's not too many. And, oh, what do you know, flying newspaper pages. I wonder who still reads the newspaper in today's day and age of web pages. And using my first shot of nitrous and getting it out of the way. And this time I'm going to make sure I do not make the same mistakes I did before. And I ran into a car. I'm also going to make sure to use zone more effectively, since I know that's what needs to happen here. And yep, there is a copter right there. Using zone so I don't miss the jump, also so I can maintain speed. Oh, I am already hitting top speed. And yep, I rejoin where there is traffic. So are you. Okay, gonna make sure this time I don't run wide on these roads. I stick to the road in front of me, nothing else. Okay, I keep my car straight, and there we go. I win! Hey, how's it going? So, ironically, Kieran, who won on the previous attempt, comes home second here. Hunter was third, followed by Paul. Is anyone else going to make it to the line in the next few seconds? Okay, Rachel fifth. Jeff finishes sixth. Weren't there 7 of us in this race? I got a feeling there was 7. I don't know for sure. There might have just been 6 of us. Okay, moving on. Okay, there were 6 of us. Okay, that makes sense. So, that is now 10 races we have done here in San Diego. 10 of what I think is 15 optional races. They will stop popping up eventually, but I'm just wondering when. Okay. So we've done 10 races now. And you know what? I'm going to call this part of the optional races here, because I reckon there's a lot more I have to do here. And also because it did help me earn a pretty heavy chunk of cash. So you know what? I'm going to call it here, and then I will get on with more of these city races in the next episode, because I have already done 10, and I've been recording this now for over an hour. So yeah. The first 10 city races in San Diego have now been cleared. However more there is, who knows. Anyway, stay tuned.